It's what we call the map. We've developed this over many years. It works for people all over the world with the most difficult, entrenched addictions to just unwanted thought patterns. It always works if you apply it. So let's look at this quickly. First is meaning and motive. Now, I'm going to tell you that motivation is not enough. People say, well, if you have a strong enough motive, you can do anything. I don't think I agree with that. More important than motive is meaning. And in neuroscience, we learned that to the brain, meaning is everything. Everything that the brain does is based on the meaning that it has for us. I'll give you a quick example. Years ago, we worked with Tony. Tony was from an Italian family, and Italians love food. And boy, did Tony's family love food. All of their social gatherings were revolved around this marvelous, rich, exotic food from the old country. And they would just dig in with all the pastas and the sauces and the cheeses. And so Tony was rather overweight. He was diabetic, and he was having heart problems. And the doctor said, Tony, you're killing yourself. You're going to die if you don't radically alter your diet. So Tony has a motive, doesn't he? What is it? The avoidance of death. And you would think, well, that is the ultimate motive. If I keep doing this, I'm going to die. So Tony changed, right? As soon as the doctor said, you're going to die, that's the ultimate motive, Tony said, I am a changed man. No. He tried, he resisted, and he failed, and he just kept eating. It didn't work. Death was not a strong enough motive. You see, the meaning was not there. So in talking with Tony, we said, Tony, we've got to get some meaning here into this process. He said, what do you care most about in your life above all other things? And Tony said, my granddaughter, Sophie. I love Sophie. She was about 4 years old, this sweet little face, and when she would come into the room, Tony would melt. And he said, in my family, we have a tradition. Grandfathers always dance with their granddaughters at the granddaughter's wedding. He said, I want to dance with Sophie. And with that, when we would talk about it, tears would flow down his face. He said, there it is, meaning. And with that meaning, Tony now had something called purpose. Meaning equals purpose equals motivation. So if you hear things here that have great meaning to you, you've got to harness that, write about it, put photos around yourself of it, journal about it, surround yourself with it. Hold on to that meaning that makes your hair stand up and brings tears down your face. Harness it, because that will give you purpose, and then you will be motivated.